Good evening, afternoon, whatever day it is, wherever you are. This is a Lost Gunner, and we're back playing Path of Exile, continuing our mapping through Ruthless. Took a couple days off, and now we're back at it.
There you go.
You can see we are about, I don't know, 55%. I was going to say halfway,
Don't do anything I
but
would.
55% of the way through level 77. One of my goals is to get through, get that level 90 achievement. That would be great. Um, so yeah, what is this? Yeah, that's fine. Why am I... Ah, it's weird. Anyways,
Something smithed.
I'm probably totally out of gold for King's
What do you
March.
need?
No one's off doing anything from shipping. I did discover mapping, which was not discover. I unlocked, whatever you want to call it, the map device for King's March, and learned it was very disappointing in Ruthless. You don't have enough maps that you can just like dump them in there. At least I don't yet. Maybe I will at some point. But let's just get a warm up here. Let's do Lava Lake. Oh no, we'll do Tropical Island. Oh, we have a rare too. Look at this. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's fine. Ah, sorry about that. Oh, is my head in the way? Maybe. Um, I did discover this was a problem. There's no good place to put my head. But right there. Is that an issue when we're playing it all? Probably. Like I said, no good place to put my head. It's a problem. It's sort of like real life. Everything seems okay. Should just be able to jump right into it. Start doing stuff. That is the name of the game with Path of Exile. Just go ahead and do stuff. And the sound seems very loud. That's alright. Okay. Now, question. Do I remember the controls of Path of Exile? Yes, I do. They are more or less engraved in muscle memory at this point. It's just a matter of whether or not my muscles will actually remember or not. We are playing a minion build, as you may have deduced in the first 5 minutes here. It's fun so far. I definitely started it because it was something I was fairly familiar with, and didn't want to go off into experiment mode if I was doing a Ruthless run. And it was tricky. It was tricky. There was definitely a few plateaus where I was like, what the heck? I remember being super stubborn in Act 3 with Dominus, and being and just dying over and over and over and over again. And his, every time I did, his health regenerated. So I'd be like, oh, okay, we got, I think it was half, 25%, half, maybe a third that regenerated, and every time I died. So it's not like regular mode where, I mean, none of us have done this, where you get to Kativa and you're a little under-leveled because you've been rushing through the campaign, or you haven't been paying too much attention to your gear because it's the campaign. So you get to Kativa and you struggle a little bit, but you just decide, okay, I'm gonna grind it out, and I don't care if I do 10% As long as I do some damage each time, that's progress, and eventually just grind your way to victory. Well, in Ruthless, I think it's just Ruthless. I don't think they changed standard to do this, but the the their health responds. So if you do less damage than the minimum amount that respawns, you start back at 0 basically. And it's not a full oh, I'm not casting. You're paying attention. Is our level our rank 2 maps this easy? This feels very easy. Famous last words. Am I getting gold? I'm getting some gold. Okay. Like I was saying, a couple of these plateaus, the one that stands out in my mind the most, another lava link, was ominous, and it was very annoying. I just got in this swing where I, even if I got him down, I couldn't consistently do enough damage that each time I respawned, I was able to I could use a 4-link. And other than the links, there's nothing special about there's nothing special about this. In fact, I'd wager I could do better than this with resistances. I'm never gonna, well, I shouldn't say never. I'm not gonna get good chaos resistance. The best I can hope for is elemental. I need lightning. Not cold. Alright, we'll pick it up. We'll see if when we get back we want to do something about that. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I don't actually know how much currency I have and whether or not I want to do anything. Hey, tropical island. Oh, what do you pick up for? Lava Lake. First round, Lava Lake. I was up at 4:45 this morning, so my brain might not be all there. Okay, again, not too shabby. And not too hard. That's a little scary. The 4 monsters up here. No. Alright. Life's good on that one. That's worth keeping just for that. That's... Oh, I should probably go disenchant.
Stay in the light, exile.
They need to turn King's March into a hideout. So you can have a map device, right over here, or somewhere along here, because I'd really not have to go back and forth to bow. I'll
We'll get to it right away.
Ale. How much stuff do we have? Tons of crops. Tons of crops. Gonna have to go over here. And it's all quick. I shouldn't complain. I'm just lazy. What if we used an elk? And just let fate decide. Or vol. Should we vol it? What if we vol'd this? Nothing would happen, right? But what if we did? So eye level 70. 72. Oh, it's bad eye level. Because we were in a low map. Oh, and those don't give us much. We used to them giving the 5%, right? Okay. I'm depressed now. Can I do the Forbidden Woods? Mausoleum. Relic chambers. Do this. Skills chaining 2 times could be dangerous. Should be fun. Level wise on our gems. Spell Echo 17, got a long ways to go. Spectre, sort of the same thing, got a long ways to go. 55 million experience. Raging Spirit, all of these, long ways to go. Blind support, we'll keep digging up fairly regularly. Flame Golem, okay. I need the, I need one of the things that, I wonder when those things, the, whatever to the goddess, bring to the goddess for, to run the last lab. That's what I'd like to do. I don't know what there's a rule I've never had to worry about for this, which was whether or not they only show up, and maybe they only show up in yellow maps, I don't know. The hell was that? What was that? I'm confused. I am confused. I don't know what killed me. Trade chat is off, is active. Alright, there should not be like traps in this. So, what, the guy I killed exploded with a bajillion damage? Like, I don't. Down to 60 or 60%. No, no, no. You stand still for a second and they come at you. You need to watch my mana. It is possible to run out, especially when I've got anger on. Before I had anger, it was kind of tough to run out of mana, but where's the guy? It's up here. That guy? Was it? Sure. Let's make sure. No. Over this way, maybe? Okay. What do we get now? Doesn't look like it. A little strange. Little strange. Is anyone watching? It's the first night of the Democratic National Convention. What fun. Am I right? See, if I word it like that, nobody knows if I'm being anti-Democrat or Democrat. For Harris, against Harris? Am I a Trumper? Am I not a Trumper? What do we think? What do we think? Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Ooh, I know what we can talk about. Who watched? Has anyone been watching the first game week, what do you want to call it, of the Premier League? Premier League's back as a lost gunner. I'm very happy. Summer break is over. Everyone's back. Arsenal won. Yeah. Good, very good weekend. I had to work all weekend, so it was sort of lame. But I was able to watch a good chunk of the Arsenal game at least, and then when I got home, I was able to catch up. We are all a little bit spoiled, especially, well, in the US for two ways. We have access to, Peacock, so I can watch all of the Premier League games, if I so desire. But we're also spoiled because we live in an age where it's like, oh man, I can't. Who has time with full-time job and kids and family obligations and whatever, you know, streaming, you know, when I should be doing the other things, like taking care of my family. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Who has time for all that kind of stuff? I know I don't. So the reason we're spoiled, no one has time to go and watch, you know, every single game anymore. That's 20 hours. If you have that much time and you do it, good on you. Happy for you. But if you don't, and if you're actively, you know, not taking care of your relationships or family or some of these other hobbies, let's call them, because you need to take time to stream a couple hours a day, you know, that's going to take up a lot of time too. So you're not going to be able to watch all the football. But we live in an age where you can hop on YouTube and find 10 to 15 minute recaps of every game that shows all the highlights. And for Americans not like me, but you know, I can at least appreciate it, I can go in and within, I don't know, these crazy editor people, they're able to whip those together in about an hour, where they edit the game down to a 10 to 15 minute highlight reel. Pretty sweet. Oh, sorry. Very tired. So no real loot in this one, huh? We got an ancient city. Our tornado wand, which really doesn't help me out at all. Ancient city looks like the one to go. I think I don't like this map a whole lot. Pretty sure this is not a favorite of mine. We are at level 70 or 74%. Not level 70. God, I can't speak. I can't speak. Well, in my house is asleep, so may have just woken them up. Again, I'm not saying that I'm not projecting my insecurities about streaming instead of spending time with my family or taking care of my health or doing all the things that we should do as adults. I'm not projecting that onto you. It's not me. Those are just examples that came up at random, and yeah, hopefully they are not issues in your world, because I can't help. Literally nothing I can do. All these guys are just straight up exploding, aren't they? Just exploding. Shoot them too. Thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Can I use that? Is that just a copyright strike that I just got? I think I'm allowed to sing it myself, right? It's like copying or covering a song. You can do it as long as you don't just play their song. Like if you do a cover of someone's song, in a non-commercial way, I think you can do it just, whatever. I think it does become problematic when you don't have permission to do it, to use it, and you go and do it anyways, and you're a big enough group that you're costing the entity too much money, right? That's what it comes down to. Do you think any of these game companies or really anyone in the world gives a flying hoot about labor hours or working hours or whatever to get it done on time? If it's, you signed a contract, how good we did it writing that, and how good you do a job in executing it will determine whether we did a good job or not. But yeah, anyways, I am in El Construction Nemo. I don't think that's right when I say that, but oh, don't explode on me. So don't. So we're at 72 increased damage, right? Versus versus 60. Not a whole lot there. Then accuracy and critical strike. We get critical strike a small number to a chance with a little more critical strike multiplier. So probably not worth it. Not worth it. Didn't say not worth it. It's not better. No doubt about it. Why is it? We have two amber trees here, huh? Oh dear. Get back. You psycho. %. I think I started falling asleep in the chair. It's okay. Okay. We made it. We made it. Let's hit the tree. This is a defend the tree mission. Every time a bad guy hits it for whatever reason, it does lose some health. Actually, not health, it loses rewards. Oh god. We're gonna recover.
I need more mana.
How did he regenerate like all of his life? That would have been super obnoxious. 85. 85, let's go. Okay. Regal orb. More than 50 monsters, so the boss isn't over here. Let's see if he's over here. Okay, we have to get through this map, guys, and then... Oh, he should be up right here in the middle, I bet. It doesn't say... Oh, it does say map complete. Okay, so now we're just going off the low-hanging fruit here. What mobs will just sort of run at me as I move this way? Okay, I'm gonna call it a night. We completed the map. I'm more tired than I thought I was, and sitting here and dozing off because the first time I sat down is not
Greeting.
what you guys need to be paying attention to
Stay in the
when you
light.
picked to watch the stream. So, with that being said, I'm gonna call it a night. Trying to run over my puppy's tail, and I do hope you the best. We'll see you. I don't know about tomorrow night. I do think tomorrow night may be another short one if we do get into it, but I'll try and get on tomorrow night, even if it's a short one. So make sure that we're here. We did almost get to. We only died once due to the. I don't even know what killed me. Went from what 60 or 55% to 87%, so made some progress on our EXP and getting to level 78, which is good. Not bad for 30 minutes. And yeah, please like, please subscribe, especially if you enjoy dozing off content. That's my main hook right there. We'll see you next